Hello, beautiful souls. I wanted to do this video because I wanted to point out some very important it's an important topic about what I did. I did a post on IG. I will do this video on YouTube and IG, but I did a post on IG that was about changing your energy. If you feel that you are in a negative spiral in your life, you can do something about your energy. Like if you do your dishes, you can dance a little, you can listen to some music. If you do the laundry, be grateful that you have a washing machine. Maybe you can sing out loud, smell the laundry, find these positive things about your surroundings, about what you are doing and what you are in. Because sometimes we can get in this negative victim role about doing stuff in our home, like laundry. This is a very common thing when it comes to cleaning the house and take the dog out, or doing the dishes, paying the rent, grocery. Yeah, you get the deal. And what I wanted to point out, because this is really important to see the difference when you are in the greatest time of your life, but you're just going through an awakening, you're just going through some transformation, then it's easier to jump into this positive side of things, because you know that you are happy in your life, you have a great family, you have like this beautiful house, you have a lot of things that you are grateful for. But we can still fall into this negative spiral and being unhappy with things. But then you can just pick up yourself and do something that is fun to change your energy. Because it's nothing wrong to fall into that old version, but it doesn't feel good. So that is why I want to point that out, change your energy, do something that feels right for you in the moment, instead of going down that negative spiral. But I have a really big and important example of my own life about trying to change your energy when you are supposed to change your life situation. That is a big difference. Because if you try to change your energy, you try to neglect your feelings, neglect what you are feeling and what you're saying to yourself. Maybe you have the gut feeling, or I need to do something else. I need to move. I need to change relationship. I need to change jobs. Something within you says I'm not in the right place right now. This is not feeling good. Then it's harder for you to change your energy, because the universe is pointing out something you have to change. And why do you need to change this? Yes, because the universe or your higher self has something in store for you. It has something bigger, something that you've been longing for. You've been asking for it, and now you're not making the changes that you feel like you need to do. Then you can't change your energy, because something will always point you at, okay, I can't really change my energy with, I don't know what it is, with coffee or sugar, or I can't even dance because something is unhappy within me. Something is telling me to move. And my example of this is my own life. When I was trying to control a situation, I was trying to control it, and I was neglecting all the red flags that I've been seeing within a relationship, and also that I had to move and quit my job. I didn't want to see it, because it was I thought to myself, my ego self thought that it was too big. I didn't want that. I told myself that I didn't want that. I know where I am. And I didn't know. It was just me trying to control where I was at. And it did hurt. I was hurting myself for not just surrendering to what I needed to do. But what was happening as I quit my job, I moved city, I quit a relationship. Everything was moving so fast that my mind couldn't like really keep up with everything. So I got really depressed about everything that was changing. It was so hard for me to accept all these changes. If you see the tarot cards, it was a really tower moment. It was like the biggest tower moment I've ever experienced in my whole life. It was the biggest spiritual awakening of my awakening. I believe that we have different awakenings during an awakening. And that was the biggest transformational moment so far. I shouldn't say more. But if I look at my life today and where this moment that was really awful and horrible for myself, for my ego, I hated it. I hated the situation I was in. But today, I have the greatest life. Like, I really love my life. I may not always love where I'm at because I am transforming and changing a lot within. Like, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning to come out of this victim role and all these wounds that I've been carrying my whole life. I'm still learning to let things go. But if I really, really look at my life, I have all the things that I have been wanting in my life. All the things just came to me when I let all the things go. Like, I did love my job, but it was something else in store for me. And when I didn't fight anymore, everything just fell into place. I found my perfect man, my perfect relationship. We got a child, a beautiful daughter. We moved into this beautiful house, really beautiful. And now I'm doing the things I love with all this awakening, and to be an energy reader, an ascension guide, it was my dream. And now I'm doing all the things. I have all the things that I was asking for. But the transformation, the big leap, was horrible. It felt horrible, but it wasn't. From a bigger perspective, like from a higher perspective, when I look back, it was the greatest gift of all. That big transformation and that horrible experience was the greatest gift that could ever happen in my life. And that is what I'm trying to tell you right now. If you're not in the right place, like universe is actually like pushing you out of your comfort zone right now, then trust that something better, something you have asked for, maybe your whole life, is entering your life right now. So surrender to that feeling. Surrender to what is not feeling so good, maybe, but surrender to what will come, because it will be great. It will be great. It will be the greatest gift. Because the universe loves you, and your higher self is wanted to give you everything that you want and need in your life. And sometimes we need the aspect of ourselves that we don't like, but when we come out of that as a beautiful butterfly, your whole reality will be what you have asked for. And your biggest dream will come true. But sometimes, like in my own life right now, I'm shedding skins. I'm shedding layers of what I've used to be and what I still believe about myself, because it's all that it is. It's just beliefs. When you feel like you are stopped with something, you feel like you're at a crossroad, or an obstacle or a challenge is presenting itself, but it's just old beliefs. It's just you believing it's an obstacle when it's not. And that is the awakening. That is just our own expansion and evolving. But then it's often easier when you know you are in the right place. It's easier to find the positive side of everything. It's so much easier. But it's not so easy if you are in a place where you are hating yourself and you're hating your situation. It's not so easy to find positives. It's always possible, but it's not always easy. So know that if you can change your energy to a more happier place within yourself, then by all means do that. We're supposed to follow our hearts and our gut feeling, but we haven't always been good at it. We're trying to control too much, but try to be yourself and follow what's right for you. And it all would get better. It all would get better. This is a very big time for new beginnings. So trust your feelings. And if you don't know, then just surrender. Just being in the moment and let it all be unraveled and let it all be presented to you. What you need to heal, and also see what you already been healing, like the gifts that is presenting itself to you. Be aware. So I think that is all. That was my important message of energy. So have a great weekend, and I will come back to you. Bye.